Crypto for the past couple months is doing pretty much nothing. It goes sideways if we look at any of the major coins, right? Over the past month, we are pretty much where we started. Nothing really happened. At the same time though, memes, especially lower cap memes, the ones that just got listed, not just do like 20% or more in a week, but they do something like 1600% in just one single day. Sometimes even 16,000%, but you know, depends on when you get in. And because there are way too many, and if you look at any of the decentralized exchanges, maybe at pump.fun or whatever, it is too difficult to really say what is going to take off and what is worth it. For that, we got MoonX over here by BYDFi. It's on the same sites on the top left. When you enter the meme world, you can swap between the exchange and MoonX. And while pretty much all the other centralized exchanges are like one step behind, like weeks and weeks after memes already performed well, that's when they get listed on exchanges. In here it's different. With 5 years of centralized exchange experience, they started MoonX, which makes it so much more user-friendly, easy to look at, easy to trade. Security is also on the very top, and they make it really fast. For example, if we take Disney from yesterday, that is up 2,000% in total since. And while they sit at a market cap of just above $1 million, this is very likely going to take weeks until it gets listed on any official exchange. Which means all the money that is made in the trenches can be made on here. And once people made all their money, that's when it gets listed, so you can buy it later on. And that's not fun, that's not how it should be, that's why I'm showing you MoonX. You can easily buy, sell, and do all of that, while also making it a lot easier for the user to understand. I will leave links to everything in the description down below, of course. You know it's not financial advice, simply showing you something that you might like as well. Also recently at the Paris Blockchain Week 2025, they had their own booth, so you might have seen them live as well. That concluded about 1 week ago, but they've gotten pretty good exposure that way. Now when it comes to MoonX, there are a couple different things you can do. In the top left, you can have your watch list, you can have new listings, as well as the ones that are trending at the moment. You can see for new listings, for example, that alone is up 1,500, almost 1,600%, with 200k in liquidity. Of course, you can also scroll down a lot. I think they have more than 500,000 memes on here so far. And while most memes, you know, have this section here where they go down by like 50% in no time, if you find the right ones, the ones that are highlighted, that give you like up to 1,500% more in 24 hours, you can make a pretty penny. The thing is also, when it comes to memes, even the guys that look at this 24/7 and do nothing but analyzing charts, even they treat memes kind of like, let's buy 10 and hope that 2 of them turn out well, as there's always a risk to everything. But if you see a chart like that, for example, I'm not going to tell you to buy this exact one, but if we sit at a market cap of 1 million and it's only been going up the entire time, there's a good chance that it might go up more. You can trade everything within one click, with an instant execution and real-time market data. Plus there's no need to have any external wallet to it. You simply sign up and you're good to go. They also have copy trading up here available, as well as this part next to KOL and smart money, pump smart money and follow, which means let's say people that are doing pretty well with their profit and loss. You can see them listed up here, you can follow them, you can do the same trades, which means if you find somebody who seems to be right more than once, then you could copy them that way. Also different KOLs are listed. You can have tons of different settings when it just comes to buying things. For example, you can have a stop loss, limit orders, taking profits at certain intervals, and other tools that make it so that it feels more like a decentralized exchange than a centralized exchange, but it's still a centralized exchange with all the benefits of a DEX. And of course, if we simply sort by how well certain coins do, you cannot just do like a 20x in 24 hours, you could do like a 10,000x technically, right? Sky is the limit. And because there are hundreds of different memes that launch every single day, it's kind of difficult to see the ones that are performing well compared to all the extra noise in the meantime. And this can help you with that. Also MoonX, as far as I know, they have the best prices with the lowest slippage by aggregating DEX order books. So when you normally try to buy anything low cap and you have to use like 10-20% in slippage, so you kind of lose up to 20% of your money just by buying it, they have a way better system in here. They also log every single trade, so you have a clear history when it comes to profits and losses and all of that. And you could say overall, it's a good mix between traditional finance, the centralized part, the decentralized part of DEXs, as well as all the benefits for the user and the simple interface, so you get all the benefits and can trade easily. Also, when you click on any of the coins, on the top right you can see there's website, Twitter and Telegram, which means if you click on Twitter, for example, or on their website, you can see what is linked for them. And they also have additional features where a small icon, for example, is displayed where you can see where or on what site a token was created. You can search things on Twitter. You have a drop-down menu for the Binance Smart Chain or Solana if you have a preferred way of trading that way. And you can even hover over the little looking glass over here in order to search it on X, which is then going to open Twitter and then search it on the side that way. So you can see how many people are talking about that, all of that. And overall, when it comes to MoonX compared to a couple other sites that offer meme trading. This one is easier to set up as it's done directly through your BYDFi account. So you just sign up, done. You can access that through your phone or with the website. Easy to understand, easy to make deposits and withdrawals. You can see a trade record, basically anything you need. And all of this is free. There are a couple like services or softwares out there that charge you for pretty much this exact analysis, but they make it free. So you never have to spend any money on that and you get all the benefits. And I like that because then it's a double win for you. So with their 5 years of experience, as well as everything else that they've done recently and that they bring into the part of the website when it comes to MoonX, I think you're going to like it too. I will leave links to everything down below. It makes it a lot easier to find things that don't suck in crypto, the ones that actually have potential to do a 20, 50, 100x. And of course, there's a link down below if you want to check it out. It's free, nothing to lose. Takes like 30 seconds to sign up, and then you're all good to go. That being said, hope you have a good rest of the day, and I see you fairly soon. Hopefully, when this one is at more than 84,000. But we will see. Take care.